Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess. I'm back out here again this morning because our temperatures got down to 33 degrees last night, but the highs today is going to be about 71, so we're hoping to get a little bit of work done outside today. I am going to be harvesting my turmeric. I've already dumped my bucket on the side because they are really packed in there. The leaves are going to be good for tea. I'm going to cut a leaf and let you see what the leaves look like. So this is a turmeric leaf, and I'll get those washed up and then I'll get them hung up to dry in my house, and then we'll pulverize those and make tea out of it. I thought that was interesting that I can use that part of the plant as well. I am going to be cutting them off at the stalk, and then I'm going to be gently removing them from the soil, hopefully being able to dig them out with a butcher knife or my scissors. So you want to gently dig around the tubers, loosening the soil with your hands, and leave some of the rhizomes in the soil for next year. They will appear in the spring, and you can also move them into a indoor spot or a greenhouse to help them to survive over the winter if you're in a colder climate. You can store fresh, unpeeled turmeric in the refrigerator for several weeks, or you can freeze or dry them or pickle them. Turmeric has a host of benefits. I've talked about that on some of my other videos. So we're going to get started with this. I just wanted to give you that little bit of information about how to harvest this turmeric. And I will be saving some of the leaves, not all of them, but some of them. Let's get the flower off so you can see the flower. And it's starting to die back as well. So this is the turmeric flower. Pretty neat, huh? And I'm sure there's some seed in this somewhere, it being the flower. I don't know if it seeds or not. It does have little seeds in there, y'all. That is looks like a little turmeric seed right there. So I am going to assume that that is turmeric seed. I'm going to hold on to that flower. We're going to see if we got any more seed in there. No, I think that's bugs. That might be just bug droppings in there. So we're just going to toss that. So I'm going to turn around here. I'm going to change my camera angle so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you will be able to see. And I've got to move my big stick out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these cut back so I can get to them. And I'm going to save the better leaves off of these stalks. So if they're not any good, I'm just going to peel them off and discard them. And then the better leaves like this, I'm just going to leave on the stem like that. And it will be easier for me to hang these to dry using the stalk, I do believe. We got somebody coming down the road on a four-wheeler, it sounds like. So we'll probably have some noise going on here for just a moment. So y'all can see I've got a tuber right here, another one here that's coming out above the ground, and I've got quite a few stalks sticking up, so we know we've got quite a few tubers in there. We're going to get started. Okay, that looks pretty good to me, and I'm just going to start with this great big one over here. I'm going to try to dig around the tuber and see if we can get the soil loosened up around these a little bit. You may have to work towards the center to start digging these up. And then I'll get in here with my hands and we'll try to go from there. This is turmeric that I bought off Azure Standard. It's organic. It was organic, and I bought it fresh and planted it. Let me get my gloves on. Bit of work, let me tell you, but we have, let me hold the basket up. That's all turmeric, y'all. Unbelievable. Great harvest of turmeric. Um, Look at this. I mean, just beautiful. And I've got a lot of fingers in there as well that came off when I was picking them. That one probably could go back in, but I'm going to go ahead and harvest it because I have no more room in the pot. And that is a mineral bucket that we get from people that own cows. So there's another one. Hold my hand up so you can see how big these things are. Unbelievable. I got another one that's kind of on the smaller side. And then this massive, massive one. There's my hand beside it, y'all. Unbelievable. It feels like about 5 pounds there. And here's the last one that's on the stem still. So turmeric, can you grow it in the south? I'm in zone 7b. Absolutely was able to grow this, and it probably would have gotten a lot more of these huge tumors or these rhizomes if I had allowed it to go all winter. Just left them in the pots, they would have been humongous, and I probably wouldn't have been able to get them out. So we're going to get these cleaned up. I'm going to probably dry some of these in the dehydrator, and then some of them I'm going to grind up for fresh turmeric for meals and stuff, or I may just dehydrate it all. I don't know. But that is a lot of turmeric. And y'all, the pieces of turmeric that I got from this place were like this. They were small. And I'm glad I pulled this one up because you see these little nubs here? That's the side you want to plant up. Those are going to grow your tubers, and that's going to grow your plant. So we are in heaven right now, y'all. Can't believe it. Thank you, my friends, for watching and helping me to glean from my garden this fall. We are so thrilled. I'm just over the moon thrilled, y'all, with all of this turmeric. I've got to get it processed now. The leaves I'm going to turn into tea, so I'm going to get them washed and dried and hung up somewhere so that they can naturally dry, and then I'll grind them up and make it into a coarse, kind of like sweet basil or oregano consistency, and get it jarred up and get it into my pantry for turmeric tea. Just unbelievable. I love it. And all I had to do was plant it, water it. And it really should have been in the shade. It was not in the shade, but it did very well here. So I may just leave them over here. We're talking about moving some things around this year to make sure that some of our plants that need shade will get afternoon shade or morning shade. And we still got a few things to harvest out of our garden. We've got strawberry plants we need to plant directly into the ground. We've got sweet potatoes. We don't know if we're going to get any out of them or not. I still have the amaranth over here. Lots and lots of flowers still to harvest. The back lot is pretty much done. We're still pulling a tomato or two, and this is the 3rd week of October already. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, y'all. Be blessed, my friends, and thank you again for watching.